They stepped into a small cave. Gilfie and Soren looked at the owl nervously. Don't hurt us. We're on your side, Hortense. Relax. I know you're on my side. And, after not having to hear the name Hortense for almost a month, I kind of. No, I still hate it. Now, come on. Nighttime will begin soon. As they're walking through a tunnel, the three owls began to talk. I come from a place in Ambala, near a stream full of flecks. The large deposit of flecks had messed with our biology, thus leading to oddities. Like what? Like my father's ability to see through rock, my brother's blindness, and my grandmother's insanity. And you? An immunity to moon blinking for starters. I remained the size of an owlet despite being an adult, and my wings have stopped growing, thus I will never be able to fly. It felt horrible at first until Seiragi started taking owlets and eggs from Ambala. Right. When that happened, I took the job of Slipgizzle. I was paired with two bald eagles and my best friends, Zan and her mate, Streak. Did they drop you off here? No, two snowy owls dropped me off nearby. They were my good friends, too. We're here. Stay down here. In a few minutes, I want you to run to the other owlets. If anyone finds you, I want you to tell them that I was trying to take you away from here. You're not? No, 'tis not my destiny. It shall never work. They'd catch and kill you both quickly. I'm sorry, little ones. I must place a heavy burden upon your wings. You must promise that no matter what, you will not shed tears until you escape. What are you talking about? Hortense? Hortense. What is she? That beautiful idiot. I told her not to come. Look, I can't explain everything right now. Gilfie dear, can you make sure Soren runs out of here with you? Yes, ma'am. Hortense climbs through an opening in the ceiling of the tunnel, then starts to sing softly. I foresaw this night, I will make it all right. You will have to fight if you want to fly. But please do not cry. Yes, indeed, loved ones will die. But I promise to see you in the midst of night. So my little owlets, please take heart and fly. Wing flaps are heard just above. Hortense appears to be unfazed. Hortense, I heard whispers that you were a Slipgizzle, but I prayed that those rumors weren't true. You know the rules. Conform or die. Allow me to say something before you push me to my death. I know it seems like you have a firm grasp on this world, but you really don't. Even if it takes 1,000 centuries, groups like you always fall in the end. As long as one owl has hope, as long as one owl has a desire for freedom, as long as there's still one of us that's willing to stand up, look owls like you in the eye, and say, that's enough, the fight will never end. Moon blinking will take care of that. None can resist it. You are just an anomaly. The future I foresee says otherwise. Look around, Grimble. This is all going to stop very soon. We'll be free. We'll be enough. Finny is seen flying into Hortense. Soren freezes up, prompting Gylfie to push him down the tunnel, their feathers falling as they run. Fighting is heard for a moment, then it's quiet. The camera then shifts to the three owls, looking down to the bottom of the cliff. Foolish owl, thinking she could resist us? Indeed. Pity about the eagle, though. Oh, it's okay. The eagle won't be able to tell anyone anything anymore. Come on, let's go tell everyone about this betrayal. Sketch and Finny fly off. Before Grimble takes flight, he sees the hole. He investigates and sees two feathers belonging to the owlets. Soren and Gylfie are behind the other owls and are getting ready to march. Soren is trying to hold in his tears, which catches Gylfie's attention. It's going to be okay, Soren. How can you be so calm about this? Hortense is dead. Grimble doesn't want to fight back, and I don't see any way for us to learn how to fly without getting caught. I'm not sure if she's dead. You heard her, right? She said she foresaw some events. Hortense must have foreseen Finny's attack. She must have been a seer owl. An owl that sees into the future and sometimes the past. Nebulosa told me stories of them. She did know our names, didn't she? Exactly. And don't worry about the flying thing. I'll come up with something. Finny, Grimble, Sketch, and Sporn fly onto a ledge. A terrible tragedy has occurred tonight. An owl, number 12-8, was found to have been a traitor. We attempted to save her, but she dove right off the cliff, and we couldn't catch her in time. Let it be known to all owls here that this is what not conforming gets you. Follow our rules. Never ask any questions, and you will live a long and happy life. Now, commence the march. The owlets begin to march. As they go past the owls, Grimble catches Gylfie and Soren's eyes. The next day, they follow other owlets to the Palatorium, till they are stopped by Janet Jet. Hold up, you two. Grimble wants you in the library. Yeah, something about needing to learn about inventory? Okay, well, head off to the library then. Soren and Gylfie nervously glance at each other. The scene then changes to the library. Gylfie, Soren, and Grimble are alone together. Hello, owlets. Hello, sir. We're here to learn about inventory duty as you had requested. Of course. Quite the boring job, honestly. So many non-moon-blinked owls try to escape this dull place via that hole up there. Only the perfectly moon-blinked ones are allowed to work here now. You'll have no worries with us, sir. We won't try to escape. Pity. I was going to teach you two how to fly out of here. I suppose if you don't want to learn how to fly. No, we wish to learn. Alright then. We probably don't have long before the owls realize that you've been faking being moon-blinked. Thankfully, they're dumb as rock drops, but we need to work fast. Wait, why are you helping us? You young'uns remind me of someone. Someone who I'm sure would have fought beak and talon to escape, just as you two are. I've spent years thinking that there was no resisting these owls. There was no way to win against them. But you two, and Hortense, you three resisted them at every possible moment. Somehow, you even managed to avoid the scalding. Do you think she was a seer? She was too knowing of what was about to happen. If she was, then she had apparently seen an end to Seidaki's. It's coming, and it must be fast approaching. Enough talk. Let's begin with simple wing exercises. Okay, how should we start? Begin with basic wing strokes. Feel the air move through your feathers. Gilfie quickly flaps her wings, managing to lift off for a moment before falling back down. Young one, your wings are smaller than Soren's, meaning that in a place like this, with still air, you have to make every wing stroke count. You both must learn how to shape the air, make it take you where you want to go. Now, let's try that again. This time, have your wings tips almost meet, if you can, without stalling. The two owlets nod and do just this. A montage shows the owls practicing flight during the day, even taking small naps under Grimble's watch. Soren and Gilfie are slowly able to take flight and are shown getting faster and faster during each session. It ends with Grimble sitting on a very high ledge. You want us to fly up there? Don't let the height intimidate you. The last 3 weeks have been great. Soren, you get 5 wing strokes, and Gilfie, you get 8. Remember, wing tips almost touching, deep wing flaps. Make every drown stroke count. I don't know, sir. If you two can do it in those many wing strokes, I'll have an extra special surprise for you. The two owls look at each other and nod. They lift off, pushing as hard as they can upwards. They land in front of Grimble and look at him nervously. Very good. Soren, you got up here in 4 wing strokes, and Gilfie in 7. You two also managed to get up here without getting winded. I think you're both ready. We leave this place as soon as the sun starts to set. Really? You really mean it? Gilfie, we're going to go home soon. Thank you, Grimble. Thank you, Grimble. Don't mention it, you two. Now get some shut-eye. I'll wake you up in a couple hours. Both owlets go under his wings and yawn. Grimble, can I ask how you came to be here? It's a sad tale, young owl. I had such a happy life with my mate and young owlet, Bess. One night, my mate and I left Bess alone to get some food, knowing she wouldn't fly before she was ready. As we came home, we heard a scream. Our daughter was being pulled away from her nest by a long-eared owl, who I would later learn was the Seidaki's patrol named Orc. He was also Jan and Jet's cousin. What happened to her? Ah, don't worry, young'un. Bess wasn't hurt at all. I ended it quickly. I flew into Orc from behind and tore a piece of his wing off. Then I dug my talons into his back and threw him to the ground. Skench and Sporn had been there that night. Turned out that after the previous Obla general died, they had been in a bitter power struggle with Orc, so they were happy that the owl was killed. They offered to keep my family safe if I helped them. I would get 3 visits with them a year. They also said that if my mate and child left, that they'd be found. I agreed to their demands and willingly went through the process. Even had the number 28-5 for a while. Thing is, though, moon blinking changes an owl. Even when the brainwashing wears away, and being here changes you even more. I changed so much, I began to become unrecognizable to my family. When did you see them last? The night before I went to Kinnear, but something was wrong. I always signal my mate and child when I return, but they didn't return the call back. I checked our nest, but they weren't there. Nothing was disturbed, they were just not there. I waited for the entire night, but they never came. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. When we get out of here, we'll get our families and go find them. Maybe we will. Sleep, young'uns. You'll need your strength. Okay. Good night. Grimble chuckles and gently brings them closer with his wings. In Soren's dream, he sees Grimble and Skench fighting. Skench ends up gaining the upper hand and slashes Grimble's wing, then impales him with her talons, killing him. Soren wakes up and sees Grimble watching the sun start to set. Grimble looks at the owlets and smiles at them.